All right, y'all. I heard you. You asked for a part two. Here is the part two. So I'm going to include that, and I'm going to include a recent video where they were showing themselves parenting and co-parenting and seeming like they have gotten it together. When this man originally dropped his video, it was during the summertime. They seem, I mean, obviously, I don't know. I don't know these people from a can of paint, but they seem to be co-parenting and like things are getting back on track. And it seems like the boy is, I mean, he looks like he's having a normal, typical boy life. Anyways, go ahead, watch the videos and let me know what you think on the back end.
Real quick. So the reason that we are even in this part of the trial or going back for these particular hearings about the parenting class is because Maverick's father took him out of state back in November, December-ish to go to a wedding or whatever, but didn't tell me that he was taking him out of state, which healthy-minded individuals say, hey, this is where I'm going to be taking him out of state. Wanted to let you know, but I'm not, I mean, we all know I'm not dealing with a healthy-minded individual, and this person doesn't have our child's best interest at heart. The time that he took him out of state, our son had just finished, he was recovering from an ear surgery that he had, and so his father thought it was a great idea to take him on an airplane and not tell his mother that he was gone. So if anything would have happened, I wouldn't have known where he was or anything. I found out because on the Sunday that he was supposed to bring him back to me, he sends me a text and says, hey, our flight got delayed. Like, said it as if he told this woman that he was going out of town. He told one of his other women he was going out of town, but he just failed to tell the mother of our child that he was going out of town. And so, and he was out of town with another woman. So if you were dating him at that time, just know he was with somebody else attending a wedding. And so anyway, fast forward, he was putting Maverick, he had taken Maverick out of the daycare center that I knew the staff, and had gotten to know the staff because the staff started to contact me when things were going on with Maverick, and I would show up and, get him when he was dropped off sick and had, wasn't feeling well. And so Maverick's dad didn't like that because his whole goal is to make sure that Maverick doesn't spend time with me. Like, he can spend time anywhere else, but just know, he wants to limit the time that he has with me. So just wanted to give that little snippet of why. And so anyway, when he got back, he had switched the daycare center and didn't tell me who the new provider was, not the name or the address of the person. And kept sending me these texts that said, I'm legal custodial parent here, or legal parent here, and you don't get to make those rules, and you don't need to know that information. And so I was like, well, if you are taking him to this new place, I'd like to meet the provider. Healthy-minded individuals actually tell the parents where their children are during the day. Okay. And I said, until I meet the provider, this new provider, I'll watch him during the day while you're at work, and you can have him at night. Seems reasonable. He's like, no, you don't need to know that information. I'm not giving you that information. So I was like, well, then I'm not giving you my son until I know where he's going to be. And so I kept him with me for his dad's week, just 1 week in December. And so instead of so basically he ran to the court and was like, she's not letting me, and then didn't. He's here.
It's there. It's there.
Here's.
Mickey.
Here's your.
Hey, baby. See? Oh, it's good to see you, man.
Here's his
Good
backpack.
to see you. You got your backpack.
And he doesn't want his new jacket. He wants this one. And he's got his cocomelons in the bag and his rain boots because it is raining this week.
Say it again.
It's gonna rain this week.
Yeah.
So he has his rain boots on. All right, bud. Love you.
Daddy. Bye, Mom.
Bye, bye. Have fun. See you soon. Lalu.
This is the caption she put on that last video. Pickups are much smoother now. Can anyone guess why? Well, it's not because of the high conflict classes. He was taking those when he chose to record in the car, with our son in the back seat within earshot. I keep conversations very brief and direct. So that is what she's saying. You guys can check out her commentary or all of the comments on her links. I will definitely provide them in the description box.